how to do it, and I don't think
Mm-hmm.
approaching drill is like good but scary.
Mm-hmm. Wow, big match coming up. YCZ Samus versus Salt. Salt, definitely a people's champ type of player, I would say. Salt, somebody who has made great strides, I would say, over the pandemic in terms of just kind of actually several characters, but I do expect to see primarily his tried and true Falcon. And he is very fast. I had the great pleasure of playing a ton of friendlies with Salt actually at Riptide. It was some of the most fun friendly sessions I've ever had, or one of the most fun friendly sessions I should say I've ever had. All right, already taking that first stock off YCZ, and yeah, this is also going to be a best of 5. So now we know.
No, I think that of the Falcons, Salt is definitely the most unhinged that I've met. He's just off the wall. Very
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
He feels like a perfect match for YCZ as well in that way, because they're both very kind of zany players.
They're zany in their own ways, yeah, definitely. Zany in different ways, but they're both zany for sure.
Yeah.
YCZ with just a ton of like weird, intricate tricks, I used to play, obviously I played with YCZ a gazillion times in tournament. And my whole thing playing against YCZ is like, okay, if he's off stage recovering, he is the one Samus where I'm like, I think I understand Samus's recovery flowchart pretty well until I'm playing YCZ. And when I'm playing YCZ, I'm like, man, if there's ever any question, I'm just going to back off because he's going to have some crazy new thing where he does some new wall jump configuration I've never seen before into some crazy, and it's bonkers. But wow, okay. Salt. And that was like, what I loved about that knee? He kind of waited until YCZ was close enough that he couldn't really react to it anymore. And he was like, I pulled the trigger. It's kind of like when you're trying to smack a fly or something, and you want to do it in such a way. Oh my god, the triple jab!
That's definitely Salt's trademark, is getting those jab cancels,
walking him down. Yeah,
it's so fun. Okay, yeah, and he's really just he's really messing up YCZ right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is a tough matchup for this is I would say probably one of Samus's worst matchups. And I think the better you get at creatively comboing, the better and better it gets for Captain Falcon. I definitely think Salt has no shortage of combo ideas against the floaties.
Oh yeah,
keeping YCZ chained in the ledge here. Oh, okay. Is he dead off the top? No way.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, picking up here. It's a little bit of an unsafe nair. You basically just want to be right where that second hit is barely touching her with its toes. Otherwise, you're going to get down smashed. But
yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I think he missed the
Those are the up airs that feel really good to hit as Captain Falcon and feel really bad to get hit by as a floaty. Oh god, I thought he was going to space in here on that mirror.
He's dancing on it right now.
Yeah. Oh, he walked up slowly.
He did.
Jeez. Yeah, YCZ, right now, why Salt is like even there. That was like a cute little the way he did the bomb cancel on the forwarder, but Salt not biting.
Okay, grab ledge. There's been a few times where it's just felt like it's not quite able to tap it in on these edge guards. It's really hard to get a handle on, like, what is YCZ doing?
Yeah. First Samus, like against Falcon, you really need to tame the beast. You gotta make him. You gotta make it feel claustrophobic. When you have stage control, you've gotta kind of box him into the corner. You've got to make sure he's not able to fly around the stage. You use your bigger. You've got bigger normals. You've got bigger. In theory, if you can get your aerials out too, they have Nair has this kind of almost force field like property around it, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, when you get Salt off stage, you gotta take him to the cleaners with the edge guards. But see if YCZ can make some adaptations here. I just feel like that might have been the kind of first game that was very telling for how the rest of the set will go. That also could have been the kind of first game where YCZ is gonna make some adaptations. Is gonna find his footing a little more. So see how this develops.
Yeah. And I think one thing that Salt does struggle with sometimes is fighting ghosts, as it were. Like, he is just a hornet's nest of hitboxes.
Yeah.
He's constantly presenting something, but at times that can be really dangerous. A lot of the folks that play with him fairly often are like, yeah, sometimes I just let Salt do his thing and I just walk up and hit him whenever I can. So
yeah.
I know he's throwing something out.
Right. You can start playing a more, with punish heavy playstyle because he does whiff so much. But, on the flip side, Sam is not necessarily the best equipped character to go for that sort of thing.
Yeah. Samus definitely sort of has to make some pretty educated call-outs in this matchup and be able to, like, find certain spacings that are really difficult for Falcon to actually, like, set up his game.
Ooh. I like YCC already, using a little more bomb and neutral. That is a tool that you can use to make it tougher for people to kind of get in on you. All right, let's see what... reading the full drift in. Salt does go to the ledge. Pivot forward smash is not going to pan out.
Okay.
And okay, wow, big descending there that I guess just kind of hit. I didn't realize Salt lost his double jump, but had to fall to his doom there.
Okay. Yeah, this is good. Go ahead.
Ooh. Oh, just even from YCC, I think he's starting to polish. He's starting to sharpen up a little bit. Like, even they're getting opened up by the overshoot stomp. I like that he teched it and immediately went for an up B, which showed more, a lot of presence of mind, even though he did get opened up by the stomp.
Yeah.
Was able to stop the bleeding pretty quickly. Okay, Salt here with Samus in the air. Oh, this is going to be big. Nice DI from YCZ, though. I like that.
Yeah, the fact that he went for down and away is actually kind of insane, but at this percent it works out.
Yeah. For a floaty, right? Like a fast faller, you wouldn't go for a down and away there. It's too risky, but you don't want to give him a double knee here if you're YCZ.
Oh.
Okay, I like that, going to ledge. You got to slow the pace of the game down for sure.
Yeah, recognize that he can't find the knee. Super ambiguous recovery there, too. Okay. Phantom hit? Are you serious? Follow through. So tricky. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, Salt. Jeez, yeah. With the ledge cancel stomps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but YCZ firing right back, holding on to this stock, just barely.
Jeez, YCZ tried to get tricky by walking up slowly himself, but Salt not having it. Instant shield drop up air.
That's for F-Tilt. Yeah, being able to sort this stock out is super necessary.
Mm-hmm. See, okay, and Salt does get the stomp, KOing off the top again. Yeah, that was the kind of situation where, for me, like when I'm playing against YCZ, I just back off and let him go back to the ledge. Like I'm like, dude, you're too strong with your ledge shenanigans. I don't want to mess with it. But yeah, Salt's down. He's crazy. He's down to rumble. He's always down to rumble, which is a strength and a weakness, Yeah,
it's definitely like the hallmark of this play is just going a little bit too ham sometimes.
Right, like here he's probably gonna die for all that. But on the flip side, he did get a 60 damage combo off throw, so
huge.
Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it.
But Samus on last stock, full charge shot. A little scary.
Which helps. It's something. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, and FOD does have those narrow blast zones, where a lot of other stages you get hit by that bear and you're like, oh, maybe I can live, but FOD's not one of them.
Nah. No.
Yeah, closer second game for sure.
Yeah, like you've been saying, it's kind of indicative of how the set's going.
Yeah.
A lot of Salt being like fully in control, kind of running wild all over Samus.
Yeah, I mean, YCZ starting to pull things together though.
Yeah. This could be a long set, but
it could, but yeah, Salt's trying to make sure it doesn't go the distance. Okay, yeah, the platform, that's always that awkward spot. You want that running start, but the FOD platform sinking to the ground, you're not going to get it. Not be out of shield.
Oh, that SDI out was crazy.
Yeah, almost like a big punish off of it. If that was anywhere, closer into the stage, because there YCZ can edge cancel the up B and go to the ledge, but anywhere nearer to the center of the stage, and that might have just been like a big kill for Salt. Okay.
Good slide off there from both these guys.
Yeah.
Okay, tries to CC Gentleman. It's always so funny when YCZ just goes for the regular up B, because I'm just not expecting him to sweet spot up B. I'm expecting him to pull out some crazy stuff all the time. Right.
But, it's definitely an important part of that recovery game of Samus is the fact that up B is pretty tricky. Oh, it looked like YCZ was looking for something off the forwarder there, but
yeah, I think he was trying to get a jump read, trying to find the jump to platform because he kind of took that stutter step where he was just hanging out. So good. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, if Salt hadn't gotten the full multi-jab, he might have been able to combo it in E, but this is still huge. I mean...
It's a lot of damage.
Oh.
All but evening the game up, and I
it.
think that's going to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
FOD, I mean, that is the one thing. Some, newer players sometimes get kind of thrown off when people go for that wall jump recovery down at the bottom, but a lot of the time when you're out of your resources, even with that wall jump, you just grab the ledge on them and they're pretty much dead.
Salt played that stuff.
Yeah, and he still might be alive here. Okay, nice. Downward angled forward tilt from YCZ does close it out.
Love a little daft,
Got a shield. There's another one.
Yeah, we're not seeing that crazy SCI that we were with the one on the right side.
Yeah, it is tricky. Up tilt, and wow. Salt tried to make that difficult for YCZ, but okay.
Yeah, he wanted to fall to the optimal distance to like be
right.
in the sweet spot, but he fast fell, unfortunately.
Yeah, but right there, YCZ not able to get the good meteor cancel. Just gonna die off the bottom to the stomp. Could be a 3-0 here. Oh, big delay, gentlemen.
Okay, the double stomp.
Oh my! I thought he was going out there.
If he went out there, he might have found it. I'm not sure.
He might have. He also might have died.
Could have died.
And you know what? For Salt, I think that speaks a lot to his tournament readiness here. I like that he didn't go for it, showing a bit of a different look.
The restraint.
Yeah.
No.
Oh!
Maybe he shouldn't have gone for this.
Miss waveland to the ledge. Jeez, we've seen some of those.
Yeah,
Seen some of those today. Galint had one right at the end of that last set against Eddie, and now with Salt. All right, YC getting on the board, but now the battle becomes one of counter picks in Salt's favor. So we're going to see stages like Final Destination, stages like potentially Pokemon Stadium, and they're going to be tricky.
Yeah, I will say I do like that YCZ changes up the color for the stage, I think.
Yeah, it's like the Vish. Vish used to do that. Yeah. I think still does it. Just trying to blend into the... Not necessarily blend in a tactical way, I think. I think it's more for aesthetic purposes.
Fashion. That's as much as we get. Okay. Oh, nice.
Especially for a character like Samus. Samus, I think, one of the characters that has, I think, 6 colors? 6 or 5?
I think she's got 5.
Maybe it's 5. It's orange.
Orange, purple, pink, dark brown.
Green. Dark brown. Yeah, seems like 5. Okay. But more than 4, I guess, is the point I was trying to make. I think, it's cool for these characters like Falcon and Samus that are more than 4. I only play characters that have 4 colors. So.
Understandable.
Oh!
Okay.
Big bait there. Hey, the one thing about FD that's a big... It is pretty big against Samus. This goes for, like, a lot of characters, is that being out of shield just becomes a lot less desirable.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a commitment. And if you whiff or they SDI, it's suddenly...
Or even wiggle out. Sometimes you don't even need... You can just take the full hit.
Yeah.
Wiggle out. You reach the ground first, you can run over and grab them and get some kind of punish. Pretty annoying for Samus. You kind of lose one of your best tools. You have to get a little, a little
creative.
Near the ledge, you could still go for it, but in the middle of the stage, you got to get creative, yeah.
Okay, good grab.
Okay. Looking for the textures. Ah, whoa, what was that?
Whoa.
Down smash. Crazy stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not quite enough space to get the jump out there. I think he's just more than one throw for position and call it. Okay.
And yeah, for all the crazy tricks that Samus does have with the recovery, if you have to meteor cancel and you don't have your double jump, that means you have to up B, which means you don't get to go for your tether, you don't get to go for all that stuff. Nice job with the very good use of back air there. You don't want to... that's kind of one of the philosophies in edgeguarding Falcon. If you can go up there and meet him up there before he gets to really do his drift, then you don't have to read or react to his drift.
You just get to find him at the apex and work him in.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of boxing out here. Push off.
Oh.
This is big.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Realizing that all he could get was an upper there. Of course you're looking for a knee.
Okay, yeah, and he's doing a really good job of positioning around the ledge too. Like keeping close enough to where he's able to react and get a hit. But...
Oh, wow. Oh, Salt actually wanted to up B a YCZ from behind with his own up B and actually give him a hug, but okay. Nice. And there's YCZ classic, patented, 100 ways to recover type stuff, getting a wall jump backer there.
there. Yeah, it seems like it's really hard to find him.
Mm. Yeah, it looks like Samus is one of those characters that can forward smash 2 different tech options too. Why is he putting that to good use?
Alright, the knockdown.
Now's when you start really looking for that charge shot, you know?
Yeah, thinking about a jump call out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well, Nia's gonna KO.
okay.
No real way to survive that at that percent.
Can Salt close the set out from behind? Well, we're gonna be
Yeah,
looking for 5. I mean, this could be a reverse 3-0.
Sam is definitely a character, you know, for somebody like Falcon, you know, grab if you can get like a throw into like up air, and then just start sharking him. You could get a bunch of damage here, but YCZ looking to close it out. Okay, that nair was huge potentially for YCZ, and there is the up tilt. We're going to game 5.
Yeah, no tech there. Not quite able to get close enough to the wall on that.
So we could end up seeing another FD pick. We could end up seeing Pokemon Stadium again. Several possibilities here.
Yeah, I'm thinking Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if you ran it back, but
Yeah.
oh,
Battlefield. Yeah, and this is another actually really strong pick, I think, for Falcon.
Yeah.
You don't have that width, but, you know, I think Samus's recovery gets a little bit worse here. And I do... And I do feel like, look, I think Falcon's just really happy on Battlefield.
Oh, yeah.
I think every Falcon player loves Battlefield.
It's a great stage.
You're a Falcon player, right?
I'm a Falcon player now, yeah. After I'm
what
about...
do you mean now? What did you used to play?
I'm about 2 years sober of Luigi. So, you know.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Played him for like 5 years, yeah. I'm glad people, you know, are willing to forget my past.
Did you play, were you the one that had to play against the cheat in that commentator crew battle in the Luigi Ditto?
Yeah, that was like right as I was switching. And
okay.
Yeah.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, Mikey rocked me.
Aw, it's alright.
It was definitely a baby bird Falcon. But...
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Jeez, why is he living off that? I mean, you know, Samus, she's a little bit on the heavier side.
Yeah, I also like that Salt just recognized that he wasn't going to make it back and just decided to get himself to the Ancient Plat as quickly as possible to resume just, like, good positioning. Okay.
Love this grounded. Yeah, this is what I think YCZ, one of the big changes that YCZ made from the earlier parts of the set to now is, you know, playing a lot more grounded, taking his time under the platforms to really be able to stuff Salt's approaches and just kind of keep him at bay.
No, he's definitely like hanging out under the platform a lot more.
Playing a little bit less mobile himself. I think as a Samus player, if you try to move around too much and against a crazy Falcon like Salt, you know, they're just going to outmove you. Yeah. Oh, what a jab. Not that he got the most off it, but it looked cool.
Yeah. No, I think having access to...
Oh,
damn!
Crazy rising upper. I didn't think you could get one there. Oh my god, dude! Insane hit confirmed from Salt.
Salt's so cracked.
Yeah, that was really precise. Really, really precise to get that. In particular, the second up air, like the scoop one. Okay.
Yeah, I like how he's playing this, just hanging out on plat. Not wanting to interact with Samus too much.
Right.
Opts for up throw too. Anything to get Samus above you. Get her off the ground.
Up throw, up air, yeah. Love a good up throw, up air against Samus.
Okay. Dang,
Oh
yeah. These up airs have been really crazy.
Yeah, and the Salt jabs. Yeah, you see him. I mean, he's kind of, especially when YCZ is going between platform and ground, he kind of puts them at this. He'll put them underneath YCZ as YCZ is trying to get back to the ground. And if it hits, he's in a great spot. And even if it doesn't, he's just never going to get punished for going for it. So it's very, very safe.
Oh,
Checks
no.
Oh. Mistiming the grapple. We talked about that. Yeah, a little harder for Samus to recover sometimes here.
Wow, just the raw grab on plat.
Oh, that's a lot of damage off a down throw.
Yeah.
On Samus. Oh, big stomp here. Oh!
My goodness.
It's the regrab. Oh, in an air.
A little surprised that he didn't just opt for knee there. It might have not been quick enough, but...
I think down throw knee just doesn't combo against Samus, right?
It does sometimes, but more often than not, what Samus has been doing is going out forward airing. Great way to finish.
I see. Yeah, wow. Salt looked like he found some of the lost vim and vigor he had in those early games in that last game. Really,
Oh.
ever since he got that up air hit confirmed in the knee.
Rediscover the sauce.
He did. But good stuff to YCZ. I mean, definitely a competitive set till the bitter end. We're sure we're gonna see more of YCZ in losers bracket. I do believe that was still winners. But we're gonna take a quick break. Of course, more high level melee coming up over here on the West Coast side of things at the Galint Melee Open. Stay tuned.